food poisoning, so he's not on top of his game, or at least not feeling the best physically coming into this one. And a quick goal from Team BDS already.
Yeah, Mark Baye picking up the first one, but the food poisoning thing, as we've mentioned a couple of times, that certainly has maybe a greater effect than some out there might think. You know, it takes a great mental strain when you're healthy to play in an RLCS match, but when you're also fighting physical illness, it makes it that much tougher to stay 100% focused. But that just makes Oxygen's journey in this regional all the more interesting, as Farrell found Astral, but no, nothing quite there. Extra gets the clear.
And even though Farah may not feel physically well, he had some big plays. Oh, almost a big play coming out from Monkey Moon right there. But you saw Farah hit some goals that were big time, you know, slotting in that one game-winning goal right in that near post shot. Farah, known for his precision shooting.
But Chaussette had looked pretty decent in their comeback earlier as well. He's someone who we usually called his name a lot back, I was about to say back in the day. It does feel like it's been that long since we've seen Chaussette truly take over the pitch. BDS had a little bit of time. Extra actually hops back and makes up for his own lost challenge. Ooh. Chaussette had to dive after the miss from Astral on the backboard. But nothing really for Oxygen to work with. BDS have been able to throw anything that they've had just backing away. When they do lose a challenge, well, Extra made up for it. Uh-oh.
That was a team pool bump or pool shot pass that ended up working out for a moment, but Mark will now have some space. Great pass. Ooh, Mark getting that over to Extra. That demo put BDS in a tough spot, Jorby. That could have been a counterattack opportunity for Oxygen, but that was a great hit from Mark to slow things down.
Yeah, it was the turnaround counterattack that was impressive. Extra almost got behind it too, sitting in front of the box. Not much to work with for Oxygen. Only one shot in the first 2 minutes, but the second one is what counts, and Chaussette puts the first one in.
And look at this vision from Astral. Astral could have gone for a shot right here, but instead surprises everyone with an accurate pass right on Chaussette's nose. And Chaussette, that strike left nothing to be desired. 1-2 passing play, and that was so selfless from Astral. Easily could have taken the shot himself.
You understand why they might have been caught off guard by it. How many times do you see Astral try to take the game into his own hands? You see him behind the ball, you typically think he's just going to try to drill it into you past you. Monkey Moon launches another one downfield for Team BDS. But Oxygen have slowly wrenched this ball out of control for BDS, James, and now it's just Extra throwing a gimme off the backboard to try to maintain some kind of presence in the orange half. Oh well, shows you how quick possession can shift instantly in midfield. Nice touch from Mark Baye, back over to Extra, but no one makes contact. Monkey Moon first to the ball, Astral first save, but Extra's there waiting off the post, and it's in by Mark Baye.
This was some intense pressure from BDS. Extra almost got that hit. Quickly recovers in time to take the shot after that hit from Astral. Mark coming in to clean things up, helping out Extra.
Whew. Well, I thought Oxygen were going to get another one going because BDS were just managing. They were managing touches for a little bit. Oh, Monkey Moon!
Monkey Moon!
Oh, what a save!
Dribble save from Monkey Moon on the goal. I thought that ball was in the net.
Yeah.
Monkey Moon never giving up on the play. That is one to go back and look at the replay on and see how close the ball got to exploding. That was ridiculous.
The speed he got right on his flip too, just to make sure he could get it to the corner, not out to another Oxygen player. We'll see if they can hang on to that one goal lead after that. Chaussette on the point. Extra, it's got it cleared out for now. This is a pretty decent structure for Astral. Monkey Moon got bumped off the play. He did get the touch, but Chaussette had the read, tried to flip back into it, didn't have it. The shot's still coming. Farah too light. Monkey Moon has the save.
And that was good from Monkey Moon. He was recognizing there was a bump coming in, and that shot almost found its target as well. Chaussette, is it going to bounce high or is it in? Oh, set from a distance on the overcommit from BDS.
Chaussette launches it downfield. You said it, completely overcommitted on the play. They were relying on that challenge to come in for Mark by 8. And, you know, James, you said all the bounce, and I was like, no, it's in. But then the ball just went right under the top shelf, and I was like, okay, that was pretty close.
You know, I always wondered, just because it's happened to me so many times where I hit it, it goes, bounces off the crossbar, and it just sits on the goal line.
Luckily for Chaussette, he got the better of the result. Mark by 8 hops in front of the next save, and Oxygen rejuvenated after that last goal on offense. Really, they didn't need much rejuvenation at all. It's been a very close game, and if you're an Oxygen fan, this is how you hope that you start against BDS. Monkey Moon sends it back out to the corner. Oxygen trying to press, but Extra makes it difficult.
And Chaussette, instead of going for that hit, opted to get the corner boost steal, and it is ultimately paid off. Farah, another precision strike from the captain.
Nobody's ready for this on BDS. Everyone's either rotating back. By the time Mark by 8 realizes the pass is happening, he's flipping into the corner, trying to move downfield. Nobody was ready for that counterattack on BDS.
And I'm convinced that Farah must only practice shooting right next to the post. No matter how open the net is, no matter where he is, Farah manages to score by skimming that post.
That's the only place in some of these matches where you can actually score. Kind of sneak it in off the crossbar or the post. Defenses are so good at locking out so many areas of the box in front of the net. Oxygen, can they hang on to the lead at the end of regulation? Monkey Moon past the Mark by 8, winning over Farah. Monkey Moon doesn't have a lot, but he can't get there anyway. Still, the ball's in play. Extra launches it. Monkey Moon can't get there. And Mark by 8! It's halfway in, but halfway doesn't count. Oxygen take game 1. Woo.
Wow. You know, I think if Mark, this game had some really, really crazy moments. You think of the dribble save from Monkey Moon, and even that final play, maybe if Mark doesn't flip forward, maybe he gets the height on that ball. I think when he flipped forward, his hitbox actually pointed down to the point where the ball just wouldn't have a chance to make it there. But the question is, would he have been able to get that ball to that ball by only boosting? And maybe he could have done some sort of flip cancel to try to keep his car pointed up. That was as close as it gets. That was insane.
Absolutely agree. I think that for Oxygen, this is a massive game 1 win for them in the way that they won it. For me, you have some of the defensive stops, but it's those mix-ups, James, in the attacking third. That pass from Astral is I think the highlight for me for Oxygen on how they were able to pick apart BDS on their own defensive half. So that's something that many teams just struggle with when BDS are in top form. And BDS looked really good. They got caught out on 2, just feeling frustrated that they can't keep possession of the ball. But Chaussette, look at that. Able to track, pick up the first save. BDS still hunting. Extra hits the crossbar. Monkey Moon, another shot, and that one is good.
And Extra's been bailed out a few times. Extra going for the shot here. Didn't have a ton of boost. Still could have gotten over it, but Monkey Moon there to help out. But Jorby, I just want to touch on Astral again. When he made his name on Dignitas, he did the same thing. He would put his mechanics on display. He'd hit these flip resets, you know, amazing dribble plays, excellent double taps, but he would also distribute the ball. And that is one of the things that makes any team Astral's on a threatening team. Astral can put you on notice, make you play a little bit scared, and then when he gets that space, you know, or his teammates get that space because too many people are focusing on him, he dishes it off to his teammates to get the play.
Well, that was the frustrating thing about watching Oxygen play in the first split, wasn't it? You know, they add Astral to this team, and everyone, okay, Oxygen, they're on the map. They're still playing well in grid. They're gonna finally translate it into regional victories, deep regional runs. But it just didn't happen. Split 2 happens, the format changes, and all of us, whether it's the format or whether Oxygen just needed a full split to really feel the synergy, to get the synergy working, either way, it doesn't matter. Here are the results. They're in the upper bracket semifinal. They're down by 1 here with BDS, but they didn't sneak another one in. In fact, they're trying to take possession here. Farah, pass in front to Astral, marked by 8, able to sneak that ball out. Extra for the clear.
But Gibbs said it best, you know, you can't really deny stats. And Team BDS, one of the best teams at still coming back and winning a series if they drop that first game. BDS, a team that is excellent at adjustments.
Best in Europe, probably, by a pretty good margin. Maybe you could make an argument for vitality, but I think when you look at the entire body of work, I don't think there's an argument past Team BDS. Another challenge for Monkey Moon to grab, but not the touch you want. Extra having to come back to pick up another touch. They're having to make up for some failed challenges, and it's resulted in this extended stay in the blue half. Oh, BDS maybe a little panicky in front of the box. It doesn't matter a ton for that play as Monkey Moon gets the clear, but start wondering how much pressure that they were starting to feel. Marked by 8 and Extra getting tied up in the net earlier.
Yeah, but that clear from Monkey Moon has done so much to relieve pressure. But we've seen some good back and forth, and even when Oxygen loses control, loses possession, they seem to not have too much trouble getting back in control of things.
Ooh. There it is. Monkey Moon picks up the goal. All started by Extra's approach here. Got the flip reset just in time to force this mistouch from Astral, and it set Monkey Moon up perfectly in front of the box. 2-goal lead for BDS.
And there's nothing you can do in this situation. Extra twirling all around. You don't even know where the flip reset, the second hit, is going to go, because sometimes you can scoop that ball, sometimes it just dies. All Astral could do is hope that the ball was going somewhere that he could deal with. And unfortunately for him, the ball went to a spot where no matter what kind of hit Astral's getting, there's going to be a rebound.
BDS adjustments have been good over 3 minutes, limiting Oxygen to 4 shots on net. Extra launches one towards the back wall. Chaussette has to work quickly, and he gets the first touch, but still BDS threatened. Marked by 8 waits in midfield. Grab the touch, but Farah's right there, and Farah punishes BDS. Oxygen split the lead.
And Farah, he's been scoring quite a bit, and that touch from Mark, well, it never happened. Mark jumping up for it, and we've seen this a couple times already from BDS, even in the first game, where they go for those balls, and they're just a little bit short on their reads.
You're used to seeing him grab those types of touches, and I thought Mark's launch was good enough, but then he just went a little too far forward, and ooh, Farah had to make some fancy wheel work to grab that ball. This is a good set for Oxygen. Good approach here for Chaussette. Quickly wraps around, makes another challenge happen. Oh, Oxygen, chance to set in midfield, but Marked by 8 gets in front on the challenge, and well, that felt like Oxygen really could have locked down the midfield there. Nice job by Chaussette on that challenge, getting Oxygen out of another scrap. They have another counterattack. Astral gets one set. It's all about how Chaussette gets the touch, and that one isn't going to do much for Oxygen. Maybe that one does.
And then the smart leave, Jorby. You saw that Mark was thinking about touching that ball, but Monkey Moon coming in for that clear.
I like that Oxygen are being more patient, even though they're still down a goal. You don't want to force an opportunity and just give a freebie back to BDS. You still got a little time on the clock. Wait for the opening to come to you, and you'll find that gap and hit it. Astral sends another one across. Monkey Moon having to make up. Marked by 8. Can only delay Chaussette's approach in midfield, and he got back down in front of the challenge. Chaussette creating some opportunities where there might not have been any if he doesn't get in front of some of these tougher challenges after his first touch.
And if Farah and Astral don't double commit in that situation, that could have been a scoring chance for Oxygen. So getting a bit antsy in those final moments. However, it's still not over yet. Oxygen have a chance to tie it up.
Ooh, Chaussette boosted up for another 50, but Astral has to work farther down the field. And if he can get around, keep the ball up, there could be a chance, but Farah's in a tough spot. Team BDS even the score.
And was there any doubt? Team BDS, they dropped game 1. They come back in game 2, and this one was still a close one. Oxygen having some looks even in that final moment. Extra, a pair of assists. He's been in some situations where he probably could score, but he isn't able to get the shot he's looking for. However, where he shoots and where the ball ends up, ends up being a perfect rebound opportunity for his teammates. Monkey Moon scoring a pair of goals here. And BDS, Oxygen, they're both matching up quite closely now, Jorby.
I do want to see Team BDS maybe clean up just a little bit. When you talk about how the first 2 games have gone, it's definitely been, a one mistake kind of match. And marked by 8, if I'm Oxygen, is the guy I'm looking at to try to pick on, because he hasn't looked the cleanest this match. And if there's any kind of hole you want to punch through BDS, he might be your ticket through. But we'll see if he can turn it around in game number 3. Obviously, BDS won game 2, so you don't have to worry too much. But Oxygen are going to be a threat for the rest of the match. No set here just yet for Oxygen, but as long as they keep that ball away from BDS, they're probably pretty happy with their approach. Challenge for Farah could be good enough. Astral makes another challenge happen, and some dangerous challenges in midfield for Oxygen.
Yeah, panicky moment. Even there, we saw Mark and Extra both go for that same ball. It has been back and forth, some big booms, pinches, challenges. Both teams looking to get a grip, but this ball is going everywhere. It's tough to get over right now.
Yeah, everyone's trying for the hard hit, trying to play it hard out to the side, catch out first or second man, doesn't matter. Because everyone's making contact in the first minute. Astral just hikes that one over Monkey Moon. This feels like a holding pattern almost, James, but right here it might break. Ooh. In front of the box. Farah's shot denied by marked by 8.
And a good look from Oxygen. We saw Astral not only get that touch, but he got the corner boost steal, staying in the play, ended up tipping that ball. And it's that type of aggression, I think, that will pay off for Oxygen. Let Astral stay up there on the backboard, hit it up to him, see what kind of magic he can make.
He's downfield now, right off the back wall, drops for Farah takes this one. Chalset had to retreat, and that keeps happening to Oxygen on offense. That's killed so many of their attacks where a player's not quite in the spot they need to be, or it's a double commit, untimely, and then their offensive push dies. While they've been able to clean things up on defense, you're not going to get the job done if this keeps happening to them on the blue half.
Certainly true. You march all the way downfield and you trip over your shoelaces on that final yard. It'll just throw you off, and we've seen that happen to Oxygen. Even in that last game, there was that double commit from Astral and Farah that was a scoring chance, and now Astral being tested, but a double commit from BDS. They're tripping over their own shoelaces right there.
Just marked by 8, just trying to get back to midfield, but Monkey Moon has to clean it up now. And that was a good recovery for BDS, and a great redirect by marked by 8. BDS on the board.
Extra, he has been a distributor. And that pass was so hard, Mark. The redirect, a boomer of a goal, and Team BDS continue to look good.
And so over on our other stream, our other match had just finished up. The Woo, who have gone on an impressive run in this regional, have just been swept by the Giants. So the winner of this match will be going on to play Vodafone Giants tomorrow. Both teams would love to be done right now, sitting pretty in the upper bracket. Loser goes on to play the winner of Dignitas Denied, another match that some people might be real excited to see considering Denied's run in this regional. But back to where we are here, James. Extra on the air dribble. And Chalset takes him away. It's a little acrobatic from Astral to try to get that touch. What a move from Monkey Move, but Chalset was in the way. Extra light shot save, but it's a double commit that Farah hopped right on top of. The challenge from Monkey Moon is marked by 8. BDS just a little faster to the ball, but the play isn't quite developing, and a huge whiff from Extra.
And Mark's going to be low boost as well. Scoring opportunity now. Monkey Moon just going to ditch the ball downfield. But everybody's missing right now.
I can feel the tension with this 1-goal lead. BDS know they can't overextend, otherwise that ball is in the back of their net. Oxygen know, they can't overextend. So each team's trying to push. It's not quite a turtle fest, but the challenges just haven't really gone either team's way to really push. The best you had was when Extra had whiffed the ball when marked by 8 was right behind him ready for a follow-up.
And even though there's been a few defensive struggles, that was a great defensive play from Monkey Moon to get up early, predict that hit, stay in the corner, get the ball just out of reach of that oncoming attacker, Monkey Moon. He stood up big in that moment. He had to relieve pressure, and he did.
Another touchdown field for Oxygen. Finding themselves in a similar spot in the final minute of game 2. Down by 1. A little more offense, but not a lot. Astral, the guy you usually want shooting on net, 0 shots on net. 5 total for Oxygen. They move back downfield. Extra scoops the ball away off to the corner and makes the challenge happen. But Oxygen are set on the opposite side. First catch for Astral. Mark by 8 off the ceiling has the challenge. Shaw set just off the crossbar. It's out! And Mark by 8 picks up a massive save, puts it downfield. Oxygen have one more chance with Astral down the field as time expires in regulation. Monkey Moon turning tail to get that touch. Mark by 8 in front. Back to extra, and BDS work hard to keep Oxygen out.
Oh, another nail biter, ending that one, hitting crossbar and then hitting the post. How many shots will we see in this series where it is a millimeter away from going in? That must be heartbreaking for Oxygen. They had that good pressure. The shot was there, and it was just barely off. And then the clear off the goal line. BDS, close call from them.
Very defensive match in general, James. I don't think either team has eclipsed 10 shots on net. Something that BDS do regularly. They're one of the leading teams in just shots in general. But Oxygen have played a wonderful series on defense. But again, I think it's their quality of opportunities on offense. You had their best opportunity was off the crossbar, and then it ended up bouncing out. But other than that, I can't really. Can you point to any other opportunity that Oxygen kind of missed the beat on?
There wasn't many opportunities that game, Jorby. That whole game was a struggle. It seemed like even from kickoff, that first minute was the ball pinching every which way. Both teams just booming it downfield, trying to get a grip on the ball, trying to fight for that real estate that would have allowed them to flourish. But nobody was getting any space there, and it was a battle. That whole game was a battle down to the final second.
Well, BDS, again, it's best of 7. So there's still a lot of length in the series left. But for right now, it's a real tight one. It feels like we're in the makings of one that could go the distance. And that one's set in front. Astral and Chaussette getting tied up together. This might result in a long push for BDS. Farah, though, he's got some space, no problem.
Mark has been challenging like a madman. We even saw it last game, Jorby, where he was going up off the ceiling, getting down, going for the challenge, and he was the one to hit that goal that was so key for BDS as well. But now Farah going for the block, extra, dodged out of the way and still got the save.
Oxygen might want more of that kind of play if they want to crack through this BDS defense. Went scoreless last game, and James, you're absolutely right about Mark by 8. In those first 2 games, felt like he was still getting under his own breath, if you will. But that last game, he had that nice redirect and has been solid ever since. See if the good play continues for BDS and what Oxygen can do in their playbook to try to get by this BDS team. Just playbook as in, what are you going to mix up in your 1v1s? Because right now, you're not even getting to the ball. Oh. Astral, picks up the save. Had to have Steel in front of the goal line to pick that one up. Farah and Astral worked together to get another one.
And Mark probably could have put that ball in a better spot. Hit it low right at Astral. Astral was fumbling on the post. So you can mark one down for BDS as missed opportunity number 1.
But Oxygen as a team are still having trouble getting the ball out. Already 7 shots on net for BDS. They got 6 total, 6 or 7 total. I don't even remember the number anymore. It's irrelevant. BDS offense, there's a lot of shots coming and more on their way.
And you see how much wind-up Mark had on that hit. These hits coming from Oxygen, they're just trying to keep their head above water, but that is a good counterattack. Maybe a rebound opportunity. Wow. Extra and BDS in general, Jorby, have had such speed on the challenges to prevent Oxygen from really taking advantage of much opportunity.
Yeah, Extra on the last couple of challenges, really in the last couple of games, has been a pain point for Oxygen to get by. But he just lets that one drop off the post. Monkey Moon blocked. No goal for BDS, but Extra's got a little bit of time. Wanted to go quick and aggressive, but now at the turnaround, Astral. It's light and easily handled by Monkey Moon.
And we're seeing some troubles now for Mark. He's had some good looks towards net that he wasn't able to put away. And this game really very similar to the last game, Jorby, where it was a grind. Neither team having the ability to bring much offense to the table. We've seen some good opportunities from BDS, but it has been a struggle.
Extra pulling off on the challenge, and he's gifted with control for a second. Just couldn't quite work that ball by Astral. How do Oxygen work down the field with Astral on point? Well, can't beat Monkey Moon to the ball, so they got to try again from midfield. Oh, wow. Mark didn't even leave the ground for that challenge. Monkey Moon, just when you think they're going to push real hard, Oxygen do such a good job of neutralizing that momentum forward with just a solid 50. Ooh, good patience again from Extra. Mark by 8 has a shot. Astral has a save, but he can't get 2. And Monkey Moon takes a late lead for BDS.
And it all comes back to this miss from Farah. If Farah can clear that downfield, Oxygen's probably getting out of the danger zone, but unfortunately he missed. Oxygen going to be falling down. Astral racing back in time. And if you're a BDS fan, you're very fortunate. You're happy Farah whiffed there. A response from Astral quickly off kickoff.
All right, James, you just take this one. Just give me it. Right now. What do you do?
Ooh, that was a nasty flip reset from Astral. He's got such a deep bag of tricks. You never know what he's going to pull out.
That was just so pretty off the ceiling. Where if you had like if you made a video and you were like a top 5, Astral mechanical moments, that might be one that slips in as an honorable mention just from the control off the ceiling and then the accuracy off the flip reset. Everything went well there for Astral, and not the loosest position. Astral has open field thanks to Farah, but he hits the post, and Oxygen could have had 2. Instead, they get nothing off that shot.
Oh my, that is shocking.
It was open.
I think Farah could have even caught that ball and dribbled it in. He must have not had the vision to see that it was wide open. He must have thought that he had to take the shot to get around a defender because he rushed that.
Now, unless they go the distance here or BDS steal the game right here, Oxygen, particularly Farah, are not going to be feeling too good, and not because of the food poisoning either. We're in OT.
But I mean, that's where it can affect you. Normally,
yeah.
You'll whip that camera around using that right joystick or whatever you got bound to it. Take off ball cam, look ahead of you, or your teammates are calming. Farah, I think, just lost some focus there in that final moment, rushed the shot.
Ooh.
And maybe he wouldn't have even been able to get there in time. We'll have to take another look at it on the replay.
Yeah, there's a chance he maybe ran out of boosts and just had to try to make a quick move. I wasn't sitting on his cam when it happened, so hard to tell right now. Either way, doesn't matter. We're in overtime. Oxygen, off of a challenge from Astral, gives Shot a shot on net. Monkey Moon grabbed that, and Extra gets the continuation. Now they move back downfield. Here come Team BDS. Extra doing what he can to get around Farah. Mark by 8 set. Farah makes the challenge. Shawset caught midair. Monkey Moon one touch, and it's off. No, he can't put it on target. Shawset gonna carry this one out.
Going for the flip reset double tap. And maybe a normal shot would have just done it there.
Sometimes simplicity is the most elegant solution. That time certainly may have been. Nice move here for Farah. I think Farah's played a solid match overall. I know the spotlight was on him earlier with the physical ailments he's dealing with right now, but he's played well for Oxygen and been a big reason why they've stayed in this match with BDS. Mark lets it fly, and Extra can't quite get a shot before Oxygen are all over it.
Yeah, Farah's, no matter what happens in this series, he's already hit some big goals today.
Oh.
Now a chance. Rebound out to Monkey Moon. It's a weak shot. Save. Is Extra there? Oh, no! Far and out. Devastating there for BDS. And extra life now for Oxygen.
Well, Farah can take a deep sigh of relief because he's not the only one who missed an opportunity that looked about as open as it could have been. Farah, 2 touches for Astral, but Monkey Moon's right in front of it. We're 2 minutes of overtime, James. It's heating up quick.
This is nail-bitingly close, Jorby, but this seems like a must-win game now for Oxygen. BDS, you know, you give him too many opportunities to take the series from you if you drop this game. So Oxygen, dire moment. See if they step up.
Ooh, good speed from Farah. Chausette's waiting, and he can at least make the challenge happen against Extra. Farah screens across the field, but there's no touch for him. Astral makes one challenge against Monkey Moon, and there's some space for Chausette to play it to the corner. But it's going to be tough to get by BDS. Either way, midfield looking like BDS just took it back off that challenge. Chausette, tough spot. No one touches the ball. Farah up quickly, but marked by 8 has him beat. Astral next up for Oxygen, and the defense holds for now on the orange half. Chausette sends it flying, and Extra picks up the next save.
It was a scramble, Jorby, but still Astral was able to get a good enough hit to set up Chausette for the clear. And it looks like Oxygen starting to get in control of things. We'll see how they do at the midfield here.
Another touch up for Chausette. Well, Extra has been all over the defensive third, keeping the play out, and a good touch from Astral, marked by 8. Tried to set up the drop-off to Monkey Moon. Now Monkey Moon getting blocked out by Chausette in midfield, but Monkey Moon eventually is the victor, but Astral launches it back downfield again. Here we go for Oxygen. Can they get something set up? Well, Farah got demoed, so Chausette making up for lost time and bought Astral a pass back to Farah. Oxygen handle that demo perfectly, and Astral...
Chausette in a 2v1 situation.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be tough.
Uh-oh. Oh, Monkey Moon just couldn't get the touch. Extra almost slipped in between everybody, and BDS rip open the Oxygen defense for a Game 4 victory.
Wow, Extra shoots it. It's bouncing off everybody. Monkey Moon, I think, even got a block there, bumps someone off the goal line, and marked by 8 will clean up the trash in front of net. It looked like the dumpster turned over there. I don't even know what was going on, Jorby.
You know, you take the truck, you try to dump all the trash in the dumpster in, and the trash bags are falling out. Oxygen were the trash bags falling out, trying to make it into the dumpster, but instead got dumpstered on that last play. So BDS, James, 1 game away, and you were saying it that you felt like this was must win for Oxygen, because 3-1 comebacks don't happen too often.
Yeah, look, 16 saves from Oxygen. This was, I mean, emotionally taxing. This series and these games have been emotionally taxing, not only as a commentator, as a viewer, but as a player. I can't even imagine. They have been, you know, nonstop, high pressure situations, barely having enough boost to make a play, goal line saves, goal line misses, goal line everything. It has been an intense series, Jorby.
There may be many more shots on the goal line in the next 5 minutes. Oxygen, it's not, their tournament run's not over if they drop this, but BDS, certainly a tough out for any team that's got to face them in this regional. Chausette launches one downfield, and Monkey Moon, well, he'll get the touch, but then his follow-up man got demoed. Now Astral, tons of space. He's gotten flashy in this match. Tried for a little bit more there, but nothing for Oxygen as they retreat.
That miss is going to put pressure now on Oxygen. Monkey Moon not only getting the touch there and a team pinch, but he got that mid boost as well.
Ooh, Oxygen, they're just trying to play it away, but they can't win that corner battle at all. Oh, Chausette slips right under the ball. Monkey Moon was lying in wait for a follow-up shot, and he was still able to roll that ball off of the Oxygen defender. Extra boost down for another 50, but this might be a turnaround for Oxygen. Man, the 50 game, nobody owns it at all. BDS get stretches where they win those 50s. Oxygen get the stretches where they win them. And then the goal line defense, James, it's always the last line that just seems so tough for both squads.
Yeah, it's been a battle, Jorby. This whole series, a battle for possession, a battle to win the 50s, a battle to take space. It's rare that we've seen one team keep possession for an extended period of time. We've seen BDS go on the attack a bit, but still, it's been neck and neck.
We haven't seen an outpouring of offense like they had 2 games ago where they just put 7 shots on net in 2 minutes. That's a great approach by Monkey Moon. And a good, no, not a good block. Extra drills this one in for BDS. First goal.
So many pinches this game, and that was about as good of a pinch as you can get. Extra with a clinical challenge. You see him not flip and just sit there and power it through.
BDS has been able to hold 1-goal leads for a long time in this match. As defensive as it has been, this could be enough. But there's a lot of time left for Oxygen, and Farah already has to jump up for a save. Marked by 8. Dumps it in front for somebody, but nobody gonna bite just yet. Extra, just trying to keep midfield locked down. He's done a great job of that all match long for BDS, and he bought some time for Monkey Moon to not get that touch. Oh my. A little chaotic there in the defensive third. Astral, and the shot denied. Marked by 8. Saving Monkey Moon on the play. Chaussette sends another one, but Marked by 8 gets the clear. Extra?
Extra! Oh, Extra almost got that follow-up shot. It wasn't even a flip reset. It was just a setup touch using air roll and getting a little nudge on the ball.
Ooh, there's another nudge. He forces the 50 to Marked by 8. A floater, but Chaussette grabs it. Monkey Moon quick on the next challenge. Marked by 8 waits. The pass, but BDS had a net. They had the net. Monkey Moon, another pass, and Marked by 8 misses it. I'm so not used to watching BDS miss on some of these passing plays. I'm just absolutely surprised when it does happen. That's a massive chance squandered for insurance. Now Marked by 8 grabs it again around the corner. Chaussette squares up for another one. Oxygen have had trouble on offense all match long. They really need some sort of effort that clears some space. It's been a battle for space for sure, but BDS are starting to grab more and more control. Oxygen desperate to find a way out. Only 2 shots on net, and now almost down 2 goals. Double commit between Farah and Chaussette, but they pick up the save. Still some time, another pass in front to Extra. BDS turn it right back around. Farah jumps up for another save. Good enough on defense for Oxygen, but BDS just can't stop coming. And does it still go, James? Marked by 8 to Monkey Moon to Extra, and Astral has the next block. It doesn't stop, James. Monkey Moon, look at all this space.
Yeah, they keep bouncing it off the backboard over and over, forcing double commits out of Team Oxygen. Oxygen, you know, they're doing whatever they can to just get to the ball. They can't even look to where they're hitting. It's been such a challenge for them to even deny the backboard, which has had multiple bounces. Double tap looks for Team BDS, and BDS putting on unprecedented pressure in this series. Only 2 shots for Oxygen, but they're still in it, Jorby. They got 20 seconds to tie it up.
You can really feel the confidence from BDS. Every touch is to a teammate. Nothing is panic. No panic at all. Nothing but stoicism from Team BDS in this match. That's big insurance with 16 seconds remaining, and all but might assure victory.
This game, Jorby, was all BDS, and that last game must have taken the wind out of Oxygen's sails, and it's no wonder why. That was a grind, an overtime series that just didn't go their way, and maybe, just maybe, Oxygen can get back into this one. Astral cleaning this one up off the crossbar bounce.
We've seen way crazier things in matches that, you know, all across the spectrum. 8 seconds is plenty of time for Oxygen. It's got to come down to this kickoff. They got to get something favorable here. Chaussette may get his look, but Marked by 8 is all over him. Chaussette lets it drop. He gets bumped out of the way. Extra, last clear. Astral barely gets the catch, and he pops it up. Monkey Moon puts it out to the side. Chaussette again catches it off the ramp. Farah waits, and it's still up. Farah got the challenge. Marked by 8 can't put it on the ground. Astral gets another chance. Monkey Moon misses the bump, but gets the touch. Double commit by BDS, and the ball's still in the air. Astral up again. Monkey Moon kills it off the ramp. Team BDS